We're going to be asking the question, how do you tell the difference between lithic debris, stone tool making, and desert pavement, which is a very common feature of a place where the soil has been so eroded that all that's left on the surface is the gravel. And this is a desert pavement. I was going to illustrate that even with something that you don't think is any stone tool related material, still you'll see a rock with a concave facet coming out of it. So a number of these are conchoidal fractured rocks and may show signs of tool manufacturing also. But the irony here is that I took this picture and I'm looking around to show in this video some good examples of conchoidal fracture, and I think I found an arrowhead in this picture. Do you want to look a little bit harder, because it's way at the edge? It's at near the upper edge. Do you want to look a little longer? Let's magnify the relevant portion of the screen, shall we? You want to look a little longer, because I really feel like if I'd spent a few moments out there being more careful, I would have at least picked that rock up, because that sure looks like an arrowhead. It's got the right shape, it's got the sharp edge, it's got obvious edge work along it. You're kicking yourself. And there's other things here that could have been arrowheads, but I can't believe that I would have been that blind to have missed it. Although looking for arrowheads on this kind of material is really difficult and stressful. At any rate, this is supposed to illustrate desert pavement, not lithic debris. I'm going to spend a minute looking for a picture of lithic debris. So let's take a closer look at the ground level view of some of this stuff. Here's that same glacial lake north of Las Vegas, and in the foreground, I don't want to talk too much about this. I think this is a hunter's blind, and this is the spot where hunting took place. And if you look at the tan color of the desert there and the darker color of the surface here, you'll see that there's a visual difference between the two that you can see from the air. And if you zoom in on this stuff, what they were doing at a hunter's blind when they weren't actively engaged in shooting arrows and waiting, they were breaking up rocks and making stuff. And so if you look at this picture, this is not, I mean, there's some crude desert sort of, I don't know, limestone, but inside of here, these are all broken rocks, every single one of them. And you see things in this picture. For example, you see the little, it looks like a drill right there of some kind. These are all worked edges, conchoidal fracture. This is a flake that has some work along it. And this could be a chopper here, I'm not sure. Another one there. So a large number of the rocks anywhere here would be tan, but a larger number of them here are black, because the good material is a dark material and it develops a desert varnish, which I guess the tan stuff doesn't. So you can see this dark material from the air.